Right, so I'm just going to start by saying I have literally I don't have any makeup on, so that's why I look like this. Also, my hair is wet, so let's just ignore the fact that I kind of look really bad. But you know what? I kind of feel like, this is a weird way to start the video, but I kind of feel like I feel like I don't really care if I look ugly at any point around this time, like around the age of 18, because, and I'm doing this because I love doing it with my nails anyway, but because I kind of feel ugly with braces on anyway, so I feel like when I get my braces off, that's when I'll care about how I look. Does that make sense? Is that weird? I don't know. Also, my bed is a mess. Let's just ignore that. But it's time for another smoke session with me, Renea. Anyway, this is so weird. I'm just excited. It's been a while. It's been a while, you know? It's been a while. I'm gonna spark the spliff while I chat shit, basically. This is good though. Got into the video. Quick timing. Anyway, let's get high. Right, so I feel like since the last time that I made a video, a lot has happened to me. A lot. My life has just changed. And do you know what's crazy? Do you know what? Actually, I have something to talk about. The last time I went to make a video. No, the last time I actually did make a video. But it turned out so bad that I literally could not do anything with it because it was so bad. So basically, I made a video like when I was like 15. Wait. I think my lighter, these like shitty power shop lighters, so whenever I light something, the whole thing goes like black. It's so disgusting. But I made a video when I was like 15 basically saying a letter to my 18-year-old self, which if you didn't know now, I turned 18 in February, so I am now officially an adult. But I wanted to make a reaction video. First video that I wanted to make when I was for my 18th was an Amsterdam vlog, because I went to Amsterdam for my birthday. I might insert a clip. But I look so ugly in the vlog that even though I just said to you I don't care how I look so bad that I could not post that video. So I left it. But so yeah, I was originally going to make that video, but then and then after that video I was planning on making a reaction to the letter to my 18-year-old self. I genuinely forgot what was on that video. Obviously I knew there would be like generic things like, oh, I hope you have a job, hope you get a tattoo. Well, not I hope you get a tattoo, because we all know that I'm gonna be covered. I'm getting a half sleeve next month, so anyway, not the point. So I'm just gonna have to ash this on here, but this is gonna stink. Yeah, I went to react to the video and I was a fucking freak. Like, I was watching it and I was like, why the fuck would I ever post this? Like, ever. So I deleted that video and I deleted the reaction video because I was like, I can't even post this. It was absolutely, nobody will ever find out what is on that list, just to let you all know. But you can't do any smoke sessions because I'm not allowed to smoke in the house. And I got caught for it like 3 times, so I actually can't do it anymore, because obviously if I get caught again then it's just a bit ridiculous. Well, I got caught twice, not 3 times, but if I get caught again it's not going to be good. So yeah, I don't smoke in the house anymore, apart from right now. But this is probably the last video for a few months because I'm waiting. Basically my main focus is on driving. Like, everything that I want to do, I'm like being set back by the fact that I can't drive. Everything takes me about 4 hours to do, not joking, because I have to get a bus everywhere. So when I get my car, be expecting a car tour. Not that anybody cares, but I'm going to do it anyway. But be expecting a car tour, and also a first time get high with me in my car for the first time. I can't wait, but I'm scared to drive high, so what I will do is, just in case nobody will be, but I thought about it, I'm gonna drive like round the corner or something and then just get high and then just drive back round the corner. I'm sure I can drive like round. I'm not gonna be able to, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, I went to Magaluf. That was fun. got jumped on the last day by like 20 girls and guys got involved. I might as well tell the story actually. I'm going to title this video So I Got Jumped. But basically we were in a club, and that holiday was a mad holiday. If anybody has been on a girl's holiday or a guy's holiday, I'm sure you have similar stories that are just like, why, what, how did that happen? But I'm not even going to get into those right now. But so yeah, so we were in a club, and then we were all like, oh, the whole holiday we were saying we wanted to get matching tattoos, like only like little ones. We were also all going to get like a little palm tree or something. And then we were in the club, and then we left to go get the tattoo. And then I honestly don't know what that whole holiday I was so drunk that I don't remember what really happened. So I don't know what I was doing at this point, but I was with two girls, Katie and Kira, and Katie was having an argument with some guy. And I don't really understand what the argument was about, but something like, it was one of the reps, because when you go to my bluff or whatever, the reps, they like pull you into the clubs, like actually grab you and pull you. It's kind of West, to be honest. This guy must have pulled Katie. This is what she told me. She was like, nah, we're not going, we're going to get tattoos. And then she said that he called us slags or something. And then, I don't know, but the argument was getting really heated. Like, I thought he was going to hit her, like, I'm not joking. So I stepped in, and I was like, try to break it up, because if I'm going to fight, it's going to be for a real reason, not because some guy called me a slag, or in his case, because we wouldn't go into his club, I don't know. But, yeah, I tried getting involved, like, breaking it up. I was like, come on guys, this is ridiculous. And then all of a sudden, he's like shouting this other girl to come, this other rep. And the rep comes over, and she's like getting proper in Katie's face. And then I don't know what happened. I actually don't know what happened. Next thing I looked to my right, and her and the girl and Katie are fighting. Me and Katie aren't that close, so I wasn't gonna jump. I'm not about jumping. I think jumping's just like, what's the point? Like, if you're gonna fight someone, then you just fight them, don't you? But them two were fighting, so I didn't jump in or anything, because they were just fighting. She wasn't getting jumped at this point. Obviously, if Katie was getting jumped, I would have jumped in and helped her, like, obviously. But at that point, they were just fighting. And then my other friend, Kira, which is, like, my actual, like, we're not close, but we are friends, like, you know what I mean? So then I noticed Kira dropped her phone on the floor, and her bank card and everything went all over the floor. So I picked it up, and then when I came up from picking it up, picking all the stuff up, she was on the floor, like, getting jumped by some girls. So then obviously I get involved. So I grab my phone and just start hitting the girl. Start hitting the girl with it and kicking her and stuff. And then all of a sudden, everything just went black. I don't know what happened. Like, I really don't know what happened. I think it's because I was drunk. That's why I can't remember. But I don't know what happened. It literally went black. And then next thing I remember is this guy pulled me up off the floor and was like, you okay? You okay? You okay? I was like, well, what the hell? Right, it's gone out. But I was like, what the hell? Like, what just happened? Where's my phone? He kept saying, like, are you okay? You okay? I was so confused, because I was like, what do you mean? Why am I okay? Like, what the hell? Where's my phone? Because all I remember is my phone. Because obviously I said I was hitting the girl with my phone, so I must have hit it, and it flung out my hand, and like, I don't know where it went. Don't know how I found it. I got my phone like 2 weeks before I went as well. I was like, no, this is ridiculous. This is a contract. Where is my phone? Like, he was like, oh, I'll find your phone. Don't worry, I'll find your phone. And then I don't know what happened. I don't know whether I found Kira or Katie or whatever. But then these girls were coming up to me, and they were like, oh, are you okay? I was like, what happened? Like, what do you mean, am I okay? They were like, they were like, oh, they all just jumped you. Like, what the hell? I was like, what the hell did I get? Like, fucked up. And they were like, nah, but the other girl did, which is Katie. Because obviously they were all targeting her, because she's the one that was having the original argument. So she got jumped, like, proper jumps. Like, it was so bad. And the police were there, and they were like asking us and like really interested in what happened or whatever, and be like, oh, who? And then they said, who did it? So we were like, it was the reps. And then they said, where's your proof? Even though they just watched it happen. It was so crazy. And I don't know what happened, because I picked up Kira's stuff on the floor, and that's when I looked up and saw her. But obviously, if that would have happened, I would have still had her phone and stuff in my hand. But I definitely 100% didn't have a phone and stuff in my hand. So obviously I'm not going to give it to her while she's getting on the floor, like. But yeah. But I remember giving her a phone. So when did that happen? I don't know, it's just crazy. I honestly couldn't tell you what happened. Like, don't know. It's a bit mad, but I feel like I've just like blabbed so much. Like, it's only been 10 minutes, but I feel like I've said so much in those 10 minutes, so I feel like I've just like spewed loads of stuff out of my mouth. But I got a tattoo. It wasn't a good decision. I was like, obviously I've always wanted to be like, I love the way tattoos look. I just think it's amazing that you can choose an artist who you love the work and have it on you forever, and it's just there on display. Like, I just feel like that's just really amazing. But by the time it came to when I was 18, I was like, what the hell, I can't just get a tattoo. Because like I said, I feel like tattoos, it's more about the artist's work. Like, you see, yeah. At that time, I didn't trust anyone, because I know with tattoos, if you get a bad the last thing I wanted was a badly done tattoo. Like, I would have rather to have no tattoos for years than get one that was badly done. So I couldn't find anybody that I wanted them to tattoo me. I want like a black tradition, and obviously I can't travel as well, because I work full time, so I wouldn't have time to go to like Leeds or something and come back, because that's just tiring and long. So then I had to find someone in Manchester, blah blah blah, somewhere that's not too far because I can't drive. So all of this stuff. So yeah, so what I did was I just saw that Tooth and Talon tattoo, shout out to them, they were having a flash day, and I loved some of the designs there, so I thought, oh well, I'll just get a flash for my first piece, even though it doesn't mean anything, it's not, I'll just get a flash piece. So I went there, I went by myself. When I was planning it, I didn't think it's weird that I was going by myself, because I've got the hiccups, but I'm just my own best friend. I just like to do stuff by myself, I go shopping by myself. But then when I was explaining to people, I realised that it's kind of weird, like, why would you go and get your first tattoo by yourself? I don't know, but I did anyway. And also, I couldn't be bothered with, like, you know when you invite people and then you've got to wait for them, you've got to meet them here, blah blah blah, and I'm always late, so then I'm always stressed out because I feel bad because they're waiting for me. So I just thought it's just easier if I just go by myself. So I went there, and then I picked one of the tattoos. It was like a devil girl. I'm not going to show you the actual tattoo just because my legs are really hairy, but I will show you at some point. So, but yeah, it was like a devil girl holding a stick, and she looked really sexy, and it was like traditionally done, which I love traditional tattoos. And then so I got it, but obviously on the flash it was like black and white, just outlining, so it wasn't that detailed or anything. And then when she did it, I picked the placement. It's quite big, it's like halfway up the bottom of my leg. So yeah, and then I picked it, she did the thing, she was like, oh, do you like it? I was like, yeah, love it, blah blah blah. Obviously I looked at her work, and she did like a lot of shading and stuff, which I don't really like. I like thick black tattoos that are just thick and black. So I was like, oh, can you just like not do as much shading as you usually do? And then when she finished the outline, I was like, oh, can I see? So I looked at it and it was perfect, I loved it. And then she did, and then she was like, do you want me to shade it in? So I was like, yeah, I trust you, I love the tattoo so far, so I'm sure you'll do amazing. And then, and also I just like when I go to someone like who does nails or like hair or something, or tattoos, I feel like they're artists, so I just want to let them do what they want, if that makes sense, because like I said, I think it's more about the art anyway. But yeah, so she did it, and then when I looked at it, it was fine, I loved it, whatever. And then when I came home, I looked at it and I was like, this is really slutty. It's really slutty, like, because obviously she shaded in her boobs and her bum and everything, and she's like a devil girl. But I think it doesn't look that bad. Like, obviously my personality is a bit like that anyway. I'm not saying I'm a hoe, but I just have like that kind of humour and shit, blah blah blah. Anyway, so she obviously, I know in the future I would have got a tattoo, and probably exactly the same at some point, so I kind of didn't mind that much. But then because it's the only tattoo I have, and because it's so big, it just stands out so much, so it's like the first thing that you look at. So it's just, the first day I loved it, the second day I woke up and I was like, what have I done? Like, this is so bad, I have to hide it from my dad and everything. So yeah, then the third day I still felt like that, and I was like, no, I can't believe I've done this, blah blah blah. And then I don't know, then I just got kind of used to it. I still love the tattoo. I think it was really stupid, the fact that I went by myself, and the fact that I got this one for my first tattoo, and it's really big, and I didn't even think about it, I just went there and got it. But I kind of, I don't know, I kind of take it as a funny story now. Like, I got that tattoo on Easter Sunday. I got it on Easter Sunday, and it's like a sexy devil naked. Oh, and she's naked. Did I forget to mention she's completely naked? But yeah, got it on God's Day. Sorry. Oh well. Yeah, it was kind of a stupid idea. But I kind of think it's funny. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know when you do something so like, well, it's not. I'm being dramatic. It's not that bad. But it's just more the principle of why would you do that. But I don't know. Also, I got a full body wax for the first time, so that was cool. It didn't hurt as much as I thought it would. The place where it hurt the most is the bottom of like my calves and stuff and my armpits. That was ridiculous. Like, the only thing I hate about waxing is you have to wait like until your hair's grown out, so you've got to be hairy for a bit, which I'm not enjoying at all. But I just do not want to shave ever again, so I bought some wax strips so I could do my arms at least. Because obviously the more you wax, the lighter your hair gets, the thinner it gets, so it like goes so you almost can't see it, so you don't really need to get rid of it, if that makes sense. But if you shave it, it goes back to like being dark black. So if you're gonna wax, you have to kind of wax for like for always basically, and not shave in between. So yeah. But that was a catch up. I'll see you in a few months when I'm driving. And I don't know what else. I feel like there's more that's happened. Let me look at the last video that I posted. And what was that? That was a Kaylani smoke session, actually. I remember that. So that was a long time ago. Like, that was months ago. That's crazy. That it feels like such a long time ago, but I really don't feel like it actually was. Like, that was like maybe 4 or 5 months ago. No, it would have been more than that. Yeah, it was a long time ago. It was almost a year ago. But anyway, yeah, so much has happened since then. Had a mini heartbreak. Oh, I took mushrooms for the first time as well, so it didn't go greatly. I will do a story time on that because that kind of deserves its own separate story time. So yeah, because it's a bit of a long story, but it is crazy. But one thing that I learned from taking mushrooms is that I do not trust myself at all. Like, and to be honest, you know what, when it gets to the video I will tell you about it and you will understand. This cost me 32p. And also I did a revamp of my room, even though it doesn't look that different because it's pretty much the same setup but different, like, because this used to be here and now I've got a whole new wardrobe, and I like designed it myself. It's from IKEA. Pretty cool. But I'm just really excited to drive. Like, do you know what's crazy? I used to think about things like, let's just use driving as an example then. I used to think about things and be like, oh, it's so annoying that I can't drive, it's so ridiculous that it takes me this long, blah blah blah, which I still obviously do think now because it's true, but now I think more of the side, like, I think more of like, oh, I'm so excited to drive, instead of being annoyed about the fact that I can't drive. I'm excited for when it happens, which is really, I think that's really good. I think I'm being optimistic, which is never, I was a realist, but swaying towards the pessimistic side. I don't know, I've got some kind, but I don't know, you know. And now I'm like swaying more to the optimist side, which is really good, because good way to think, because then you're just happy instead of being sad about things. You're happy because you know it's going to happen. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Also, I think I'm going to go back to college and do business, because I want my own business. Because from going to work full time, that has taught me that I do not want to work for anyone. Just not because I don't enjoy like working. Like, I enjoy both my jobs. I enjoyed the one that I've got now and the one that I did, the two that I did before. So yeah, with the fact that you don't have any time to do anything. Like, obviously I'm 18, I don't go to college, and obviously I've got friends and stuff, but I don't go out that much, so it's kind of like me working full time it's fine because it's not a waste of my time, because I'm making money to save up to do things that I actually want to do, if you know what I mean. But at the same time, I think of like, there's people that are like 40 or have kids and stuff like that, and they have to work full time, and it just kind of makes me upset, because when I have kids, I definitely do not want to be wasting. Do you know how fast kids grow up? Like, I don't want to be wasting any days missing that because I've got to work and help build up someone else's company to make them rich. No way. I want to be on the other end of that. Not that I want to have people like using up all the time working for me, but you know what I mean, like. And also, I like to boss people around. I like seeing something that I want to do and then getting other people to do it for me, which is kind of bad, but don't care. If you can get someone else to do it, why would you do it yourself? Just don't understand. But don't know. Anyway, I'm out. I'll see you in a few months. Sorry I look so bad. Peace.